Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Traffic was really bad on the way home, but we are live now, and I'll go live on TikTok as well for the subscribers there. So, man, what a run we've been on. You think about, really, okay, October 5th, right? No, October 10th, Bitcoin bottomed out under $58,000, and now it's up to, got up above 77,000 today. So would you call this up-only season? During up-only season in 2020, we didn't have a drop like this. What is that? We did around the time. Oh, shoot. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this is exactly what happened in 2020. We got up to the previous all-time high and then took, in 2020, it was like a 12% drop. In 2024, it's about a 12% drop. Maybe a little bit less than 12%. So that exact same thing happened. Man, okay, never mind. So is this up only season? Up only doesn't mean up every minute. People earlier today during my live stream were like, is this the sell the news event for the election? And I'm like, in 2020, there was not to sell the news, even when Biden won. So anyway, good morning, Tom. Hello, Huggy. Yeah, good to see you too. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a lighter live stream. It's Friday. Who wants to talk crypto? Stock market closed. CMA futures market's going to close in an hour and a half. But I definitely wanted to make up for yesterday. Yesterday, I had an emergency meeting for something that has nothing to do with crypto. So, and I have my family, big family, but then I have a lot of responsibility outside of my day job. Dude, Cardano. So, thoughts on Cardano? Here's the deal. This is perfect. This is, oh wait. Yeah, all right. I'm on the Cardano chart. This is exactly what should be happening. This is exactly what should be happening. Because, oh, hello, Bulls v. Bears, by the way. Let's go to coinmarketcap.com. So I want to see where they all are ranked. I don't go to coinmarketcap.com much anymore. I just go to TradingView all the time. But okay, Ethereum's up 16.58% over the last week. Solana, 19.84% up the last week. BNB, XRP, the top layer ones, the ones that have branding. Hello, Amir. I was like the top layer ones. Cardano is up 23.87% up, in the last week. These are the ones that you want to be seeing have an explosive move after Bitcoin hits an all-time high. I don't include XRP in there because XRP historically has just kind of had a mind of its own. Hey, by the way, we still have about 20 minutes left in the HEEHEE giveaway. So if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. So Ethereum, Solana, and XRP are the ones, Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano are the ones that you want to see break out after new all-time high for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin flow chart goes to Ethereum, larger layer ones. Now Cardano broke through the 200-day moving average easily, just busted through that thing. That's great. But you can see, I don't even remember when I drew this trend line. Not the trend line, this level here, 46.07 cents. I don't remember I don't remember why when I drew that, but you can see its resistance, and this happens all the time. I'll draw some kind of support resistance line, and I'll say, and then I'll come back to the chart after the first time in a long time and see that, you know, traders respected that line. So what was that? That might have been the 2023 peak. That might be why I drew it, the 2023 peak, or just general support and resistance. I should take more notes with my lines here. So this is probably resistance, 46.07 cents. And Solana and Ethereum are both at resistance as well. Let me show you Ethereum. 29.32 right now. Ethereum, it's the 200-day. The 200-day simple moving average. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to. So Ethereum will break above the 200-day, but there's going to be a little bit of a struggle there. And then Solana, it's at the 786 retrace. So Solana right up there. You can see a wick right above the 786. So Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano all go up to the next level of resistance. That's fantastic. And, you know, next week they'll probably break higher. All right. Do you think there's going to be a dip Monday? There's no particular reason why I would say there's going to be a dip. The only thing that I'll say is, you know, I mean, when Bitcoin makes the moves that it's made over these last few days here, it would be reasonable to expect a dip, maybe a back test of the previous all-time high. But just remember, in 2020, this time in 2020, there were levels that people were looking to enter, and we never revisited those levels. So, all right. Oh, thank you, Musty, for subscribing. I'll get to you in a second here. Is Bonk going to do a token burn? Oh, I don't know anything about Bonk as far as token burns. I have no idea. None at all. So I don't know. But I can look at the chart. Yeah, 200-day. Resistance at the 200-day. Hello, Sinmin. But support at the 50-day. So eventually there's going to be a time of reckoning here. I'd say the 50-day moving average is a good level of support. All right. Musty, please, I'm holding 20K plus of HEEHEE, and my Telegram has restriction. I can't talk to the COO. Send me a message on TikTok here. How about this? Send me a message on TikTok, and so in that message, send me your wallet address and your Discord username, and I will forward that to the COO. So it may never be this price or lower again. Oh no, we are higher right now for Bitcoin than where we'll be in the bear market. I'm quite certain of that. So keep that in mind. You know, I'm not too excited about DCAing right now, but I have a great deal of confidence that we'll be lower than this in the bear market, wherever it is. You know, a lot of people, even people who believe that Bitcoin is going to $200,000, $300,000, they're saying that that this range, given how much time we spent in this long, torturous range, that that this is our next bear market bottom. There's going to be a lot of support there whenever we get down to there. So somewhere between 50 and 60, 50 and I'd say somewhere between 50 and 60,000. But I actually think it's going to go lower in the event of a recession. All right, thoughts on 77.5 to 80K being the top and then going down to test the top of the previous range flag line. It doesn't have to happen. You know, you've heard me talk about 80K, throw out 80K a bunch, which I hold loosely. But, you know, usually that's what happens. And should it happen? Yes. But if we are actually in, relatively up-only season, it doesn't have to happen, man. Now, a good higher low, looking at the chart here, would be, somewhere between $70,000 and $72,000, but there's no guarantees we're going to go that low. I actually would guess that we're not going to go that low, 70 to 72. So not until, the other side of of wherever Bitcoin's going to peak. Let's see. Oh, 63.5. No, that would be, if it's 63.5, then 80K will have been a local top. Pendle or Near right now. Pendle's chart looks a lot better than Near's. I'll show you Near. It's had a good few days here, but that's still a clear downtrend, just a clear downtrend. Now Pendle is just consistently putting in higher highs and higher lows. Pendle looks very bullish. I'm sorry for all the fibs and everything. I hate cleaning up stuff on my charts here. So Pendle structurally is bullish. Now, maybe there's a case to be made for Near in the fact that, like, actually, all right, I'm rethinking this. There's a case to be made for Near because we're seeing layer ones. We've seen Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano do very well. And now, would that go down to still a large cap layer one? Near is a very large cap layer one. But yeah, I'm going to change my mind, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if Near was one of these that got the next injection of money after Cardano and Solana and Ethereum. Near's up there, so maybe that would be true for Avalanche as well. So, all right, James, you got 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. Let's go. All right. Hey, Alex, I'm looking to position into alts. I know I should have done ages ago, but do you have any recommendations on what to buy? This hypothesis that I'm throwing out here with Near, that might be a good one. I just happened by chance to see this chart with WIF. Given the fact that Bitcoin is on the right side of its all-time high, I would expect this 200-day moving average to finally hold. So WIF is right at the 200-day right now. WIF would be a good one. Man, the VIX looks awesome. Oh, man, that looks so good. So I just noticed that. A couple of recommendations from some other people. Devin Dejewski, I went live with him earlier today. He says VeChain's a good one. Jamil, who you probably don't know, he likes Injective, another large cap layer one, so maybe that's a good one, and Fetch AI, or ASI, whatever you want to call it. So, hey Alex, thoughts on Render and AI coins? The Render chart doesn't look amazing, but Bitcoin's on the right side of the all-time high. It looks like it's holding it. So now what? Maybe it's time to take a stab. Devin, who I went live with again earlier today, made a case for proof of work, cloud computing cryptos over something like a Render, and I liked his case. So Flux and Dynex. So I feel like I don't have enough Cello. Probably should sell it for more ADA. I don't know. Cello wasn't looking that bad. Again, broke through the 200-day, now holding it as support. Volume overall has been higher. If you already have Cardano, I think I would just hold on to the Cardano. Hold on to the Cello. If we run until next March, April, are your original price targets back in play? It's possible. I'm open to it. All right, NPC. NPCs. I blocked people typing in NPCs because they were so obnoxious on So, all right, it's under 20 million, man. I mean, it's still, you could still call that a bull flag, though. I'm not worried at all about this crypto. It's bullish. I mean, it's hard to analyze anything under 50 million. Is there a chance Bitcoin will pull back? Yeah, DevTuber, there's always a chance. If this is like 2020, the pullbacks will be pretty minimal. Do you think the 10x from here on a lot of alts is out the window on most cryptos apart from newbies and memes like HEEHEE? I have a hard time believing that many of the top 40, top 30 or something like that would do a 10x, or any of them really. But there's some in the top 100 that could 10x for sure. Bring on that $30 arrow. That'd be nice. How do I know that I have the correct CA for Solnick? Yeah, I loaded up again today on more HEEHEE and more Solnick. Which one is it? All right. Yeah, it's this. This is it. Yeah. So, yeah, it starts with DEAK. I'm just going to paste that in the YouTube chat. DEAK. Okay. My financial advice as a plumber is to sell everything by HEEHEE and Solnick. Okay. Somebody gifted me a couple hundred Cello coins. Make sure it's the right Cello. Oh, okay, that's why I'm not sure it's worth holding on to. I'm assuming you know the person who gifted you those coins. At least I hope you do. All right, thoughts on Loopring. Let me pull up the Bitcoin chart just to keep it running. All right, never mind. What am I? Oh, Loopring. Up 10%. Oh, okay. Now, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Loopring still looks like a big chop, but that's a pretty nice run, especially, given that volume there, especially today's volume. Loopring, this might be ready. It might be. Loopring, I think, is worth taking a stab at because this is a dinosaur. I mean, this was around in 2017, and it's one of the rare ones that put a new all-time high in 2021. So could it do the same thing again? I'm curious to know. I'm seeing perhaps a retrace here. Very close to a 1.618 retrace for Loopring. I'm just going to delete that. And it doesn't have bad tokenomics, so all right. Let me look up Blast. You guess on the price of Blast, all-time high or higher? All-time high or higher. So Blast, the thing that makes me think maybe not an all-time high is that the all-time high was the launch day price. That happens a lot. Because I mean, it launched in July, so it's hard to say. Wait a second. All right, it's 0.8 of a cent. It's hard to say, especially for something so new, that this would hit an all-time high. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, Yeah, I would think so. That's a 4x. That's very possible for Blast. I mean, this is the number 15 crypto in terms of total value locked into its ecosystem. You know, you're looking at the likes of what's top 15. I mean, it's some major players, and then you have Blast. This one's pretty I wouldn't say pretty undervalued. I'd say it's very undervalued. Come on, hurry up and load. Yeah, number 15. I mean, look at everything that's around it. I mean, obviously Ethereum, Solana, Tron, Binance, Bitcoin, top 5, of course, Base, Arbitrum. I've talked about Arbitrum. They have a lot of money locked into their ecosystem. That's kind of an outlier for the top 10. Sui, Avalanche, Polygon. I have no idea what Hyperliquid is. None at all. So maybe that's worth looking into. But then Aptos, Optimism, Core, these are all major players. Mantle has a market cap, I want to say, I mean, last I saw it was $3 billion. Blast has a market cap of 180 million now. I'm going to look that up. See how much of a market cap Mantle has. So Blast really sticks out among these top ones here. Market cap 2.2 billion. Last time I haven't checked Mantle's chart in a while, so last time I checked it was at 3 billion. So Blast, I mean, man. Any thoughts on injective memes like Ninja and Kira? Huh. I bought an NFT on with Injective, and I just forgot about it. But I've not bought any memes with Injective. So Ninja and Kira. I mean, personally, here's the deal. You know, we've got these liquidity pools. Dog with nunchucks. That's got to be it. We've got these locked into liquidity. The liquidity of these cryptos. $255,000. Half of that is the Ninja token. Half of that is Injective. So 20K volume. 20K volume. We're at 3.6 million. All right. I mean, I'd be a little bit nervous about usage of Injective to buy meme coins. Whereas, you know, it's a sure thing with Solana that people are going to use, going to use Solana to buy meme coins. But if you were to ask me, here's a case for Injective meme coins. If you were to ask me which one's going to outperform from here, Injective just has so much higher to go than Solana does. I mean, Solana's almost at $100 billion market cap. So maybe, maybe that's a play. It's just much higher risk. I'd rather just buy a lower market cap meme coin on the Solana blockchain. All right, Moonwell. I looked at this earlier today, and here's the thing that I said. This looks like it's found support. Oh, gosh. Let me lock that in. This looks like it's found support at the previous all-time high. So Moonwell shot up really hard, up to 8 cents. And then, struggled at the 786, but then broke through the 786. And then boom. And now it seems like this is a level of support. Could it go lower? It certainly could. Especially, let me pull up some EMAs here. You know, I mean, there's another thing. It's holding at the 20-day EMA. That's a good sign. But after a big explosive move up like that, I don't entirely feel safe trying to long at the 20-day EMA. What I would wait, I would have a lot of confidence buying this, a lot more confidence buying this at the 50-day. So you know, I mean, Moonwell could just chop for a really long time at this point, and then the 50-day would climb and get there, and then that would be a good level of support, and then we send Moonwell higher. So, thank you, Rafal. All right, Jupiter. Oh wow, Tom got in DOGE at 30 million. Now it's at 104 million. That's 140, excuse me. That's great. All right, let me get rid of the EMAs. I pay a lot more attention to simple moving averages because it seems like a lot of cryptos respect the simple moving averages more than they do the EMAs. So Jupiter, Jupiter looks really good right now. I mean, this held up very well. You know, in comparison, Jupiter peaked at $1.80, got down to 64 cents, currently at $1.08. You're not going to find many cryptos that are, you know, just 35% under its previous all-time high right now. And we know with Jupiter, I mean, I use Jupiter all the time. I use Jupiter every day, multiple times a day. So this should, in my opinion, outperform Solana on the way up. It should very easily outperform Solana. You know, as Solana goes, so will Jupiter go. And could we be forming a massive cup here? Cup, handle, price discovery. Now, I don't know anything about Jupiter's tokenomics, so you got to keep that in mind. I also know that Raydium's been printing. Oh wow. I didn't know it was like this. That's man, Raydium outperforming Jupiter right now, which is interesting because I don't use Raydium. I just use Jupiter. I like the interface a lot better than Raydium. But Raydium, man, this could hit a new all-time high. It probably will. It's $18.06 for those keeping track at home. Man, what a great crypto to have bought in the bear market. What did this get down to? Oh, wow. Okay, it's not entirely lined up. Let me get it at least a little better. So this was at 12 cents at one point. Now it's at $4.88. How would you like 40x? All my coworkers calling out sick. This is the one time I don't like crypto. Why are they calling in sick? I'm not sure I understand. Oh, okay. Making more money cashing out on crypto. Okay. What else looks good right now? I don't love Chainlink. No denying, Chainlink looks like it's ready to break into a range. All right, trading, yeah. Break into a new range. Broke above the 200-day. This one looks pretty good. Now, you know, I'm not buying at resistance, it's at resistance right now. I would rather buy at support. Yeah, chain swaps made a nice recovery, you know. Let's see. So I'm finally, I'm back in the black on ChainSwap. I sold high on ChainSwap, and then I was just waiting. I didn't find a perfect bottom on it, but I was always planning on buying back in. Now ChainSwap's at the 200-day, so you got to be careful with that. But HEEHEE chart looks good. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. I thought I heard like somebody walking in my home. Yeah, the HEEHEE chart. Well, of course you would say that, Pascali. I'm not going to go to HEEHEE right now. Let me look at Moodang. Okay. Moodang. Is this the right one? Yeah, 301 million. Moodang's on TradingView. I mean, this is TradingView interface right here, so it's all good. Oh wow. What do we make of this? Whatever this is right here, October 26th. I'm not going to cry manipulation. You know, this seems like I've heard that that Moodang is one of those cryptos, just like like Landwolf, you know, where there are a lot of people who did very well for themselves and took profits and dumped on everyone, and then this massive green candle looks like the team buying back in, getting everyone excited again. Let me look at the bubble maps. All right. I mean, there's some connection there, not crazy. So, sure, can it go higher? 301 million? It can definitely go higher. Let's see. Loopring. All right, so shoot, I'm behind. Let me just talk about Loopring real quick. I already looked at the chart, and I'm intrigued now. I've been waiting. I'm intrigued. So I might buy some Loopring. Pepe Coin and Based AI. Pepe Coin. Oh my goodness, 589, 590. What in the world? All right, I wouldn't touch that. That's too much green in too short of a time. But you know, I can't really give much commentary on this. It looks fine. You know, is this on Ethereum? Oh, I'm not touching any meme coin on Ethereum. That's OG Pepe. I don't know what you mean. So, wait, this is Pepe? No, this isn't Pepe. Pepe's not $4.85. Pepe's like 0.00001 or something like that. All right, Based AI. You're welcome, Jesse. All right, here we go. Volume's good. 1.8 million. I mean, given today's candle with based AI, this thing has life. You know, if it wasn't for today's candle, I'd be like, I don't know, man. But this is the largest green volume day since May. Excuse me, since May. So it's probably going to at least bounce back, but can probably. I would think this is going to hit a new all-time high. Now, I don't know anything about the tokenomics again, and I don't know anything about this project. But based on the chart, yeah, it looks like it could. I don't hear much about Polkadot anymore. I mean, whenever I talk about Polkadot, I'm like, I'm very much not a fan of Polkadot. I don't think it's going to do anything significant. You know, if Polkadot were to 5x or something, a lot of other cryptos would do better than Polkadot. So that means, you know, we reached massive euphoria or something. So, all right, HEEHEE chart is on TradingView. I think I've seen that before. Yeah. There it is. Looking good. I'm going to add that. Bam. It's a good looking chart. Can Pepe flip Shiba? Anything's possible, but I tend to think no. And the reason why I think no is because you got to remember during euphoria, people are going to download Robinhood and they're going to buy Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. So SHIB, $11 billion market cap. I don't know where Pepe is. $24th. $4.5 billion. Oh yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible. But for the reason why I just mentioned, you know, I don't think so. I didn't realize Pepe was $4.5 billion in market cap. That's bigger than I thought. Best entry for Loopring. All right, you want me to look at Drift because it's up 100% today. I'll look at Drift, but you've got to understand, I would never buy something that's up 100% in a day. So an entry for Loopring, it's hard to say. So right now, you know, maybe there's another back test of the 50 or 100-day moving average here. Right now, it's okay to buy, but I'd expect maybe the 50-day to curl up over the next few days. Here's what I think is going to happen with Loopring. Something like this. It's going to go up, get rejected at the 200-day, come down, hold the 50-day as support, and maybe at that time the 50-day will be about right here, and then go up to the 200-day, and then finally break through. So, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a really crude drawing, but 0.1355. I would just wait for this to play itself out. Based AI is built on BitTensor. Okay. Then there's a reason to hope in it. There's Drift. There's Drift for you. Should I look into Drift? You know, what's a good entry for Drift, everybody? Can somebody give me a good entry for Drift? It's like what do you want to say? You know, I can't. It's too new. I'm not surprised to see this kind of move with Drift. At some point, you're going to want to get in. Drift gives you opportunities that, why can't I delete that stupid accidental? There we go. So this isn't surprising to me, but there's no entry I can give you. Is it gonna, especially it's too new. There isn't much charting history. Could it go down to 75 cents? Sure. Or is this the start of something amazing? Maybe. Yeah, good entry for drifters yesterday. Who? All right. I've been away from the HEEHEE chart for too long. Yeah, you're welcome, Yubi. Hanging around a penny. Good to see HEEHEE back above a penny. Alpha on base? I have no idea what alpha on base is. Alpha on base. That is not it. I don't see an alpha on base on deck screener. Doge government token, so yeah, Department of Government Efficiency. I don't like buying charts that look like that. You know? Now, it had a big move up and then chop, big move up, chop. I'm not saying that this needs to have a 90% dump or something. Man, this is the kind of thing that I could easily see a younger version of myself being like, all right, you know what? Elon Musk, Trump won. Elon Musk is going to be the man who runs his Department of Government Efficiency. And so this coin is going to go wild, and then buying the top. So if I was interested in buying this, I would wait. I'd wait for it to come down a decent amount or for it to chop. So, all right, let's see. All right, it's a meme coin based on Alpha. I don't see it on TradingView. That's the thing. I mean, I'm fine knowing that it's a meme coin list on Alpha, or not on TradingView, on Deck Screener, but I can't find it. Doge will go ballistic. Okay, that's not what I said, but maybe it will. I see Alf. I don't know. Oh, Dode. Okay. Just opened up an old wallet. I found it with a decent amount of AMP. Is AMP even a thing still? AMP's dead. AMP is dead. Now, could AMP do a dead cat bounce? Sure. I just wouldn't be holding this all that much beyond some kind of a retrace here. Maybe it'll go to a penny, 12 cents, something like that. Don't be holding it for a move up to 10 cents or 12 cents like what we saw in 2021. That's not happening. So you have 1K of it. You could turn that 1K into 3K, something like that. But all right, let me look at Dode. Or not. This is the only thing that's showing up for Dode. Oh, wait, no, you said Doge. Never mind. You said Doge. Yeah. Bare naked crypto became a bull for the first time. It'd be funny. I'm just thinking, like, What if I became a bear before he did? I mean, listen, he should be a bull. He obviously, there's no reason, there's very few reasons to be bearish right now. And the fact that Bare Naked Crypto, who, I mean, it's not that he was a bear, he just likes being a contrarian. The fact that he became a bull does not mean that it's like, oh, time to be bearish. All he cares about, I'm convinced of it, is being a bear before the peak. Being a bear a little bit too early, so that when the market turns sour, he can be like, I told you so. So he'll turn bearish very soon. That was his big thing in 2021. He milked that for a long time. All right, Alephium. I think Alephium looks all right now. You know, a lot of altcoins look like this. They broke their downtrends, had a nice spike, got rejected at the 200-day, double rejection at the 200-day, and then forming at least a higher low than what we saw in July for Alephium. So this is one that I think could do very well soon. Now Octa. Ugh. I don't know, man. It didn't do what all the other altcoins did. It peaked in July. So there may be time for this to continue to go down. Jonas, I've gotten a lot of questions. Could Bitcoin pull back? And the thing that I keep bringing up is, like, Bitcoin should pull back. Any other time, I would say for sure Bitcoin will pull back. The thing that I would say right now is, November of 2020, November of 2020 at this time, the dips, like, people, I was one of these people. I was waiting for dips. I kept on waiting for the dip. Surely Bitcoin's going to dip. And it pretty much rode straight up from $10,000 to $42,000. So there's no guarantees. Thank you, V. There's no guarantees that this is the one time in the so-called cycle when I would say you might not get a dip. Not a dip of any significance. But even so, I would say, yeah, it should dip. You think Celo could reach 1/3 of all-time high? Let's see. Oh, why do I do that? 1/3 of all-time high. It's 63 cents. So 1/3 would be about $7. That's possible. Yeah. Oh wait, that's 2/3. So 1/3, yeah, definitely. Xborg is a gaming infra. All tokens are in the market. No VCs. Oh, I don't mind hearing that. All right, Xborg. So I don't know how old this is. Let me see if it's on Deck Screener here. 100% fully diluted are that those are some of the most beautiful words in all of crypto. All right, if this is it, I'd be a little bit nervous with the warning here. This token is mintable. Thank you, V. And then I just don't know. I think I've looked at this before, and I've had questions about, like, you know, why does it say market cap 56.3 million but FDV 11.4 million? You know, you bought Xborg before Alex Becker bought it. So it's pretty clear. When did Alex Becker talk about this? It was October 15th. Cool, you know. I need to see something here. All right. That's on the weekly. Yeah. I mean, this looks like it could be a bull flag. So there's some hope with that one. All right, I got about 2 more minutes. If there's any final thoughts or questions. AXGT. Nothing amazing right now with AXGT. That chart doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. It just... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I looked at this earlier today. It's on the right side of the 200-day. It's one of the few right now that's on the right side of the 200-day. So this one might be ready. Joe, thank you. I'll look at news. Give me a second. Let me look at Beam real quick. Beam also, you can see, broke through the 200-day, and now that's support there. So now that Bitcoin is on the correct side of the all-time high, of its previous all-time high, finally a lot of these altcoins are breaking through that 200-day moving average. So Beam might be in a really good position right now. News. Now, I haven't really seen much excitement with news lately, but I still hold it. 220,000 market cap? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I really like the support. I mean, there's a clear floor here with news. It's holding it well. What is that? Probably like 175 million or something like that. Or not million, 175,000. I have a hard time believing this is going, you know, anywhere less than $1 million. It could probably go to multiple millions of dollars in market cap. Fetch, already looked at Fetch. I'll just tell you this. I had Jamil on. If you don't know, Lil Tahan is his username, LILTAHHAN, and I asked him for a couple picks, and he said he really likes Fetch and Injective right now. So just keep that in mind. Fetch, in his opinion, looks really good. So, all right, I'm going to be done. Thank you all. Yes, thank you, Mikael. You have a nice weekend as well. Thank you. All right. Have a good one, everybody.